Hi, I'm Kanika. I recently purchased a walking pad from Costco, so I'm going to give you my honest review. Some things I didn't mention because I filmed this in parts. The walking pad comes with a remote. There's a switch that you flick to turn it on. Of course, plug it in, turn it on, flip the switch, and then you have a remote that you use to control how fast it goes. You can also see how far you've gone, an estimate of calories, and the time that you've been on the machine. I don't think the calorie part is accurate because it does not know how much you weigh, which we know even on traditional treadmills, it overestimates calories most of the time anyway. But yeah, so it has a remote. There are wheels on the front to help you move it. I'll talk a little bit about that. I did not film myself actually on the walking pad, but if y'all want to see that, let me know in the comments and I'll give you a video so you can see just kind of how it moves. All right. Let me know if you enjoy this. If you bought this walking pad, I would love to know your thoughts on it. If you're thinking about getting it, I hope this video helps you make an informed decision. I could not find a review about this machine anywhere, although I did see some other reviews by KingPad, but this particular walking pad, I could not find a review. Here it says the weight capacity is 242 pounds. Okay, it folds and it has an app. Everything I saw said that the app was kind of clunky, so I did not bother downloading this, but I will give you my opinions of this walking pad plus some other stuff I think you need to know before you buy this. I did use the walking pad for the first time last night. I'm gonna give you pros and cons. Okay, so pro, if I did not have this, I would not have hopped on. I had a day of interesting eating, and I knew I would feel better if I walked. I didn't want to leave my house to go to the gym. It was raining, and it was like after 10 o'clock, almost close to 11 o'clock. So I hopped on here for 30 minutes, watched a YouTube video, and got a mile and some change in. Okay, so that's a pro. I did wear shoes while I was on it. It does not feel as stable as your treadmill at the gym. I didn't feel like I was gonna fall, but you definitely can tell the difference. Another con to this particular model is that there is no incline. So if you have bad knees, this may not be the machine for you. It felt slower than a treadmill that I've used at the gym. This goes up to 4-speed. I typically walk around 2.7 to 3, depending on my mood. Sometimes I walk at like 3.2, 3.3. I think last night I walked at like 2.7, but it felt so slow. And my Apple Watch said that I reached a mile at 26 minutes, which I typically reach a mile walking, like if I'm outside, around 21 minutes. So I don't know if it was the machine or what, but that's another thing. Okay, so I advise you to measure the space that you're gonna have it in. If you get it from Costco and your Costco has like a model out, because Costco is huge, this does not look as big as it actually is. I'm in a very small like bedroom, and it is taking up half the majority of the wall, so it is pretty big. The box that it comes in is heavy. It took 2 people to put it in my cart, another person to put it in my car, and another person to get it out of my car into my house. It weighs about 67 pounds, so if you are living alone or you just don't have that strength, you want to consider that as well. This model does fold. However, you should try to avoid folding it, because every time you unfold it, you have to adjust the belt. Okay, and you have to try to make sure the belt is centered. So I would not advise you to be folding it and moving it. It has wheels on the front. I'll see if I can get a video of that to help you move it. Another thing that I think everybody should know before they buy this treadmill. So I was reading through, they give you a manual, user manual. And I did read through the manual, and this really shocked me, and I may take it back for this reason alone. This machine is called Walk&Work. However, it says in this manual that you are not to walk longer than an hour. For every hour that you walk, you need to let the machine rest for 20 minutes. So if you were thinking that you was gonna set this up and have you a cute little corporate girl work day while you get your steps in, yes and no. Like, you would not be walking continuously, at a casual pace while you work, because you got to stop it, according to the manual. So I don't really like that, but I'm on the fence. I chose to buy it from Costco because of the return policy. This machine is not cheap. This one is $399. If your Costco ships it, they're going to charge you that plus the shipping. So with shipping, it would have been $429 plus tax. So that's my review. I could not find a review about the WalkingPad Walk&Work by Kingsmith anywhere online. So if you're considering buying a WalkingPad from Costco, I hope this helped you.